G'day, mates. Jim from Down Under once again, talking to this time about driving. Yep, that's right. I've been driving down here in Australia. It's been kind of interesting. We got ourselves a Toyota Kluger. Yes, Kluger. Brand never heard of before. It looks kind of like a really big Bronco, one of those older, boxier SUVs. Room for seven. Nice thing. Kids seem to enjoy it. Jet here. Oh, sorry. Yep. Hey, Jet. Say hi. Aim ourselves down again. There we go. Jet here has a brand new car seat. Isn't that right, Jet? And Bella has brand new booster seats, so we're doing the usual, hey, safe family driving times. So, what's it like driving in Australia versus America? Well, everything's backwards, to be a given. But it's amazing how much everything being backwards is okay, but very, very, very wrong. Besides the fact that I hit the windshield wipers every bloody time I try to use a turn signal. Yes. Turn signals are on the right hand side of the column, even though I'm always, with my left, because that's what I've always done. Uh, yes, hi. Uh, so, besides hitting the turn signals all the time, there are roundabouts everywhere. Like every other bloody street corner is a roundabout. Luckily, they're not too hard to understand. Most people around here seem to know what's going on. So when the silly Yank gets into the circle and goes really slow, trying to figure out where the heck he's going, they seem to understand. But roundabouts make for really funny street signs. You get these really cool curly Q circle-looking street signs with stuff going off in every random direction. You're like, okay, exit 1 is this, and exit 2 is this, and exit 3 is this. Not too hard figuring them out. Turn signals, turn lights tend to be turn. Everything tends to be the same as in America, just that weird little bit of difference that confuses you. For instance, speed limit signs are all red circles with numbers in them. Actually, work better, in my opinion, than the white squares that say speed limit in America. Especially because in the school zones, they have these really cool. The red circles blink and light up on the light up ones. Yes, the train's here. You can go look. I'm not going to stop you. Go. Go. Also got to try some VB, Victoria Bitters, because Jim from work from back in New Mexico suggested it. I have to say, Jim, I can drink another one. I don't normally drink beer. It came out okay. Wasn't too bad. I also got some Carlston drop. So if you guys have any other beer choices you suggest for me to have here in Australia, let me know. I'll give them a shot. But by and large, everything just feels backwards when driving a car here in Australia. I see people coming at me, and I'm looking at the driver, and it's not the driver, it's the passenger. And I'm like, why are you not paying attention? It's because they're not driving. And, and basically, it's been educational. I'm used to putting my left arm up while I'm driving, but I can't do that now. There's nothing there, So it's all up here against the door with my right arm, and it just feels wrong. It's that uncomfortable familiarity. It's really hard to describe. And it's pretty much everything in Australia has been giving me that whole. It's the same, but just different enough to freak you out. Like everything's in dollars, right? But there are no pennies. So if you see, say, 1874, the cashier is going to ask for 1875. They round up to, sorry, 1875, because they round up to the nearest nickel or down to the nearest nickel. And their coins go 5, 10, 20, 50, and then dollar coins are these little dinky things, and then $2 coins, and then $5 bills. So it's this weird combination of dollars and coins again. That again, they're very similar but different than what I'm used to. Plus, all their money's plastic, and it's odd. Not a bad odd, just odd. Okay, yes, you want back up in the video. All right. Yeah, you can say hi yet. Yeah. Street signs, annoyingly absent or different colors or what have you. It's really hard to figure out where the heck I'm going when all the street names are non-existent. I mean, every other street doesn't have a street sign on it, and I'm like, where am I? I have no idea. So that's annoying. That happens in towns. I know this before, but nothing like In America, I'm used to every single street sign being green with white letters. This one I saw one with yellow with black letters on it, and then the next street over it was white with black letters on it. I'm like, I don't know which one's a street name. Which one's another one was blue with white letters on it. It's like make up your mind. And I understand that some of them are like per city or township or what have you, but still, it's confusing as all get out, especially if you have no idea where you're going. Another funny thing was we got a seatbelt extender for Sharon, and the Toyota dealership itself didn't have those things. We actually had to go to a seatbelt specialty store basically that did car seats, yeah, and seatbelt extensions. So that was different. Uh, but by and large, the cars here are they feel just backwards. That's just the only way I can really say it. Everything's just backwards. I've caught myself multiple times going in on the wrong side of the car, going, nope, there's no steering wheel over here. Go around. Uh, Parking just feels wrong because I'm coming at it from the wrong side. I mean, it's just one thing after another. Parking lots seem to be just fine though because they're parking lots. Everything is the same. Lots of parking garages here. I'll give them that. Enjoying that. Anything else you want to say about cars, Jet? Oh, they don't have, for those of you looking for car seats, American car seats, you can get them to work here in Australia because the rear anchor is still there, but the simple hooks that you had for the child seat anchors, those don't exist. There are no child safe anchors here in Australia. They use the standard seat belts. So it was a little confusing. They're just like, put the seatbelt in and go. I'm like, okay. And they they need booster seats for much later until like 7 years old. So my daughter has a booster seat again, and it's a full back booster seat. It's not just the little chairs anymore. It's the full back one here because they want a guide for the shoulder strap too. So my kids have booster seats and safety seats for longer. He's going to be in a full chair until he's 4. So you're going to be stuck in that chair for a long time, Jeff. I hope you're ready for that. Yeah. So, other than that, I mean, if as an American driver, your standard rules of apply tend to work just fine. Don't make any turns on reds. Just be safe. They have there's literally a left turn light on half these lights because of the crosswalks. They don't want anybody going during the crosswalk. So I'd be like, can I go? Can I go? No? Okay. But there's no for right turn. It was just like yield on a turn. Yeah. So as an American driver, you can get by okay. I mean, just take it a little calmer. Realize that all the speeds are in kilometers an hour, so it's going to feel wrong because you'll be saying 70 and it feels like 45 because that's probably close to where you're really going. Uh, so keep that in mind. All the prices in gas are in liters. So there are 4 liters to a gallon or so. So you're going to be filling up and seeing those $1.50s fly by. It's like, oh look, it's $1.58 for gas. A liter. So Californians probably have no problem whatsoever. The gas prices are very similar. Uh, I haven't actually had to fill the tank yet. Barely had the car a few days. So far so good. Just getting along. Everybody's still alive. I think next time we're going to talk about the difference between National Rugby League and American football because the National Rugby League finals are going on right now. Saw the Roosters game. I thought it was awesome. Roosters versus Panthers, was it? Was it Panthers? Yeah, I want to say the Panthers. And it was a great game. I still don't understand all the rules, like down 0, stuff like that. I'm getting there, and I'll talk more about it next video. So look for sports as my next topic, and I'll probably come back see how that Carlton drop tasted. All right, have a good one, guys. Okay, I'm shutting up. Have a good one, everybody.